everybody. Happy fucking Wednesday. It's Christy Unleashed. I am your host, Christy Miller, and we are going to unleash the trash this week, honey. Oh, it's Golden Globes week, and we're fuck that shitty ass fucking racist motherfucking show. 87 white people to 0 blacks voting. Yes. And just to honor the crappiness of America, we have an extremely special guest in the studio. She's one of my favorite people. She's hysterical, a great stand-up comic, and the thing I love about her too is she hasn't been in the game long, but her comedy is way beyond people I know that have been in the game long. She's got great life experiences. She's actually no longer with us in America. She's actually relocated to London. She's a bloody fucking Londoner, you know what I mean? So I want you guys to give it up for the really super funny Catherine Henson.
Yeah. I'm clapping. I'm clapping for me. I'm clapping me in. I can't help it. I'm so excited to see you and be here. This is great. I feel like it's just one step before I end up on RuPaul's Drag Race as a judge, you know, just
Well,
one step.
Well, I have been mistaken for Miss Rue before.
I can see it. It's in the eyes. You know?
Yeah. I like the way you looked at me like, what's with the, why is Eddie Izzard here? Like, what's with the...
No, you look great. I'm so excited. I'm really excited to see you and be here today with you to do this shit.
I'm so happy you're on the show. I've missed you, and I love the fact that you're in London tearing it up, and that I get to see you because, you know, we don't get to see much of anybody during these times of COVID.
It's true. Yeah.
Bloody COVID. Do they say COVID or do they say COVID?
No, they don't say anything. They very much are that like keep calm, carry on. You know that like tote bag that everybody carries in Brooklyn? They like literally live like that. And I'm very New York, so I'm like screaming on my cell phone in the street, and I'm like, why is it so quiet out here? And I like forget that people don't act like that. So I miss New York very much for that reason.
Because it's actually civilized humans out there.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't like the emotion. And not to say I haven't seen some crazy shit, but it's like the subways, you know, or the train, or excuse me, the tube here does not smell like piss, and it's carpeted. So you know something's wrong, right?
It's carpeted?
Yeah, the seats are carpeted and it runs on time and it doesn't smell like piss. And I'm like, what alternative universe am I in?
I need to speak to a manager.
I know, seriously.
I don't know what this carpet is and why nobody's peed on it.
Yeah.
Why
exactly.
are there no semen samples embedded in this rug?
Like, no, yeah, it's nuts, and it does sort of make you miss New York. Like I'm in some of these like expat groups on Facebook, and I saw this woman talking about like just to kind of like I don't know, just get a vibe. And I saw this woman talking about going to New York, and in the middle of the street was a leather office chair and a bag of trash, and people had been running over the trash, and it was hot outside, so it became trash soup. And I was like, that's my fucking city. Yeah.
Fuck, yeah.
Like,
Fuck, yeah.
You know, like that made me miss New York. I was like, yeah, trash soup and a chair. Like, you know, I'm ready to go to work.
Yeah. I was like the other day, because, you know, they've been keeping the trains clean here. They've been closing from midnight to 4 to clean the trains. The trains have never been cleaner. Like it's actually, you smell cleaning products.
Wow. Instead of piss.
Instead of piss. And it throws you off. Like,
yeah.
Where am I? Like, am I at home? Like, what the hell is this? And you know, it's now you smell like you're in your own bathroom as opposed to everybody's bathroom. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
Now they've changed it from like 2 to 4 a.m. They're closing it down so the trains can run like a little bit more normal just for cleaning. And I was getting on the train a few days ago, and this big old brother stood up and like we're waiting on the platform, just whips his dick out and pees on the garbage can. I'm like, New York's back.
Yes.
We are back, motherfucker.
Yeah. We never died. You know, all of us are filled with urine and ready to spread it on.
And he's I go, are you marking your territory? Is that your trash can, darling? I won't throw anything in it.
Yeah. I do really miss it. New York has a vibe. I mean, I guess I still don't know what this vibe is here because it was like I was here in January and February and it was open. Then obviously the world went to shit and I got back and it was open for 6 weeks. So I've spent 6 weeks of the past year not in a hard lockdown.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going a little crazy. So when I was reading some of these celebrity stories, I was like thinking, oh my God, people with money are doing fine. Like I wish
Yep.
I was Lady Gaga's bulldog. I would be doing a lot, or French bulldog. I'd be doing a lot better, I think, in life if I
And
was just her animal.
I like that it's a French bulldog because French people are assholes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to
Oh, don't
wipe
I
my
know
ass?
it? Yeah. I mean, you know what's crazy here? Like there aren't bodegas really, or they call them corner stores, but they don't have sandwiches, right? So like if you want to, I know, right? Fucking,
Rude.
how will I survive?
Rude.
And I seriously, like I'm not eating enough for that reason. You know what I mean? They're not feeding me here. But if you do want a sandwich, it's like, French bakeries. Do you know what I mean? Because
Wow.
like it's so close to Europe, so it's like that's where you go get a sandwich. But I just want to fucking chop cheese. You know what I mean? How am I going to
Right.
keep this accent fueled without like a chopped cheese out of Harlem?
Exactly. It's like even the sandwiches have a fucking attitude and look
Yeah.
down, and they look down on poor people.
Yes, exactly. So
But
totally weird, but I got the city background, so I feel at
see,
home for a little bit.
yeah, you're sitting in the ocean. All right. So
Yeah,
speaking of trashy rich people, should we kick this show off, darling?
I can't wait. I know
Okay.
it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
All right, darling. It's time to pour the celebra tea. All right, dear. Let's pour this fucking tea. And let's get it started with the Golden Globes. Yay!
Yep, something that it's amazing how no one cares over here.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it even aired. So it's funny because I got to enjoy, you know what I mean, this from another vantage point.
The best part, it's so arrogant and it's so full of itself. They're the Hollywood Foreign Press. Oh, so that's short for we don't let black people vote on stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there must be an acronym there,
Yeah. The HPA, is it? Whatever. The YMCA, the HPV, is it HPV? Yes, it's human papillomavirus.
Yes,
But
that's what the Hollywood Foreign Press is.
exactly. But the best part was Ryan Dickrest. Some people know him as Ryan Seacrest. Whatever. I have a dialect.
Not me. Not me.
He did a little Instagram like live or little video on his Instagram profile promoting American Idol amidst the Golden Globes red carpet, because he was doing the red carpet and now he's not anymore. But he did this video, and I'm going to cut to this video. It's so tragic because I'm French. And
and I had a French baguette earlier, so
right,
I only
so
speak French
we're ready. So we're going to cut to this video right now. I want everybody to see this.
Tonight, our superstar judges hear unheard voices from around the country. Voices like you've never heard before. Kieran, dim the lights, and here we go. Love it. Yeah, can't wait.
Why are you how okay, first of all, the fact that anyone thinks this man is straight is hilarious.
I know. It's like you'd have to roofie a real straight woman to get her to see his dick at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like I know that didn't make sense, but do you know what I'm saying? Like any straight woman walking into that, it's like that dick only sees ass. Yeah. That's it.
And not women's ass, honey. Hairy,
exactly.
Fucking dark.
Yeah. Yeah. Brown eye. The good old brown eye.
Yeah. Don't it make my brown eye blue?
Yeah.
But
I mean, his dick might be small enough too. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually end her, and it's just a blue eye at the end of it.
Yeah. It's just a little knot.
just shudders and gets soft.
But what straight man's going to take a shower promoting the show that he's on? Like none.
No, yeah, no one wants
None.
to see. I saw that and was like, I don't want to see this for free. I don't want to. I want to be paid money. He's just sitting in this. I'm like, I don't want to know you like this.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't need to know my gaze this deep, you know, unless you're on Drag Race and you're changing out of your pads, I can handle that.
Yes.
But because it's not about the shower, it's about you getting in drag and entertaining me, you know. And now that he's not on the red carpet anymore, you know, they replaced him with another gay, you know, and Caramel Brown from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Honestly, that's a come up. I feel like we got an upgrade. And
they upgraded. Now they have two drag queens on the carpet, Juliana Rancic and Caramel. I love Caramel because it sounds like caramel, and you love to eat caramel.
Yeah. And
I love him.
He's handsome. He doesn't look stretched. You know, Ryan looks like if they're gonna stretch his face off to where it's gone. You know, maybe he had to retire because he couldn't handle one more facelift for that red carpet.
His face would have split open.
Yeah. And what's inside? What's inside is the real question. You know.
You know what's inside? Kris Jenner. That's who.
There we go.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it had been for you meddling queers. But I love that Caramel is the new red carpet host. Now we'll bring some flavor. Holla.
He's just handsome and he looks kind. And I don't care if he is, he makes me feel like, yeah, I could give a shit about this for a second, you know, whereas Ryan Seacrest, if Ryan Seacrest puts a stamp on it, I'm kind of like, I got to get away. There's a disease inside, you know, there's something I don't want. Even though I do want it, I don't want it, you know?
It's almost like, you know, it's almost like chlamydia. You don't want it, but if you have it, you can deal with it, but you don't want it. Yeah.
It's a pill for 7 days. Exactly.
Yes.
And what is 7 days in a year of Corona?
Yeah. What is 7 days when we've had 365? You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Like
and
how many
Seacrest,
cases? How much chlamydia could we have cured during this quarantine?
It's truly. And like, if you think about Seacrest, we've had how many years has he been active, right? Like the first American Idol was when I was a teenager. It's like, somebody should have put a hard stop on him a long time ago. And I'm happy it's finally happened.
Yeah. He's, I don't know. But anyway, but the red carpet hasn't been the same since Joan Rivers. You gotta, come on.
Well, yeah. I mean, but has anything? You know?
Life hasn't. We need a Ouija board on that red carpet to summons her back, to bring the funny and the fucking fun back to the red carpet, because it's so stale and it's so safe. And without Joan Rivers going there, it's like it's not even fun. Like I'd rather see a Ouija board with her spelling it out, you know?
Yes, yeah. Beast just spelled out. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. I mean, it is crazy. It's sort of like the new crop of people just isn't, they're not like the old, you know what I mean? Joan Rivers, like, and when I think about it, and I know we're not doing this, but like, you know, David Letterman, I feel like is in that same vein where you're like, he's not just going to pander to these fucking celebrities with golden assholes, you know? They were like, no, we're going to talk about this because I know your shit smells the same as mine, you know?
Everything is beige now. It's all beige.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'd think, especially with Corona, that people would just go nuclear. Like, I feel a little nuclear. I think I even look nuclear in this camera right now. But it's almost like the toning down of it all. Like, I don't know. It's like it's like just hit the fucking escape button and really, you know?
Yeah. Turn off the ring light. Log off, because we all live with ring lights now. Like, I'm gonna start carrying a ring light wherever I go. Like, when I go on, when the clubs open up again, I'm gonna take a fucking ring light and stand behind it because I can't function without it. Like, I've gotten so addicted. Like, that's my new selfie stick. Like, that's the ring light. That's my tripod. It's gonna be a ring light, my phone. I'm not even gonna look at the audience. I'm just gonna put my phone in the ring light. I'm gonna talk to it and hope that the people are logging in. That's all I could do. Like, that's all I got left. I'm fucking broken.
Honestly, don't even talk to it. Just, you know, pose for 10 minutes. Just pose. Make sure, duck lips, and then just demand applause at the end. Just say, now clap for me, goddamn it. And that's all you need these days.
It's so ridiculous. And I miss the old days because watching the Golden Globes on Zoom, the best part was the funniest part was how people took this shit seriously and how some just did not give a fuck. I mean, Jason
Yes.
Sudeikis in his fucking tie-dyed sweatshirt, high as a kite. You know,
Yeah. I mean, he speaks
like
to me more than anybody else. Yeah, do you know what I
it's a
mean? I'm
big
like,
fuck
and
you.
they're like, what is he high? Does he have no respect or whatever? And it's just like, yo, he's the only one acting normal right now.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if he's in his home, he should be high wearing
yeah,
tie dye, you
yeah,
know. And he won. Good for him. Even more reason to put on more tie dye
yeah.
and get more high. Like
And
that's it.
and he's your neighbor in London because he's working on that show out there.
Oh,
Uh,
that's exciting. I didn't
yeah,
even realize.
yeah, he's out there, and they just so he's 5 hours ahead of us, so he's 8 hours
Yes.
ahead of LA. So
Yep.
imagine, he's like, it's 3 fucking o'clock in the morning. You want me to fucking put on a fucking tuxedo? You could suck my
Yeah.
dick. Season
No.
3.
Yo, yeah. No, exactly. Truly, like I've done some things really late at night because of the time difference, and it's just such a different energy. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
have to like get it together, and you turn on the fucking ring light, and it's 2 a.m. and everybody's asleep, and you're just screaming into it. You're like, "I'm great," you know, like
I'm awake.
so.
This
Yes,
is
yeah,
great. You're like, why am
yeah,
I not in Reno doing math? I could be awake right
yeah.
now.
True, I could be awake and I could be in a better reality, my friend, you know, and I would be meeting a lot of new people and I would feel very different about this experience. But everybody's on his ass and I'm just like, you know what? Like that's the only person like out of all those things I saw about it that made sense to me.
Yeah. And my other favorite part was Al Pacino.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, Al Pacino's asleep. I thought he was frozen. Like he looked like he had so much fucking Botox, and I'm like, I am not an animal. I'm like, well, wake up, honey, Grandpa, wake up. It's your turn. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like it was too late for him.
Yeah, the dessert cart's coming around. Come on. Jello, you want Jello?
He's like,
But honestly, I felt that too. You know what I mean? I'm just like sitting there and I'm like, let's call a fucking spade a spade. You know, like
yeah,
haven't those award shows always been boring? Like, so, Jason, Al Pacino, hell yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I guess like, yeah.
Oh, even the lady that I can't think of her name, the lady that won Best Director and Best Film for Nomadland. This was her winning. This is her winning Best Director. She's like this, and she's wearing a T-shirt in her office, and she's like this, texting somebody, and they announce her name, and all of a sudden she hears because Zooms are on a delay,
Right.
so she
Yeah.
doesn't hear it, so she's not paying attention. So she's like this, and they start clapping. She's like, me? Oh my god. I won. And I'm like, that is the most coyest fucking fake win. I didn't know. I'm so shocked. And then she had this big piece of paper of all the people she was thanking. I'm like, bitch, stop trying to play like you're so not involved in your T-shirt and braids and you're texting. And she had this whole scroll of a fucking speech. I was screaming.
It's like when Melissa Leo, remember when she was like campaigning for The Wrestler? Like she campaigned everywhere to win that award. And then when she won it, she was like, oh my God, no, it couldn't have been me. Yeah, that whole fucking thing. You're like, come on. Like, when do we get to actually tear down everything and be real? If not a global pandemic, then when? When can we just be like, holy shit, I fucking deserved that. Thank you. I made a great movie. Thank you. And I'm in my T-shirt and I'm going to log off now because I don't want to watch the end of this boring ass award show.
Yeah. I got what I came for. I'm deucing out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, but I can't, I'm still surprised that I know this is weird because it's just like I want to celebrate anybody trying to do anything right now because it's all so fucking hard. But I'm also like, why did we do it? Why did we do that? Why couldn't we just send out the list and everyone would have been like, hooray, I got my gold. Why did we even air it?
Because people are trying to find some sense of normalcy. They're trying to feel
by having a split
Zoom
screen of of fucking Amy Poehler and Tina Fey,
and it was so shittily edited, and they didn't get it right until the end. Like the very end, they got the whole screen lined up. I was screaming, laughing, and I'm surprised they didn't get canceled for calling them out. I'm surprised they didn't go, cut. Fuck you, bitch. You guys are out of here. Where's Angela Bassett? I know she's back there
Yeah.
somewhere. Let this bitch.
Yeah,
go.
right.
She's dressed.
And it,
You know?
yes, she's dressed, she's poised, she's not a hot mess. Like,
Yeah, she's got
yeah,
her outfit on.
and
Like, it's so crazy. Like, it's just I like it. The best part to me, and then my favorite part, was that they actually did a commercial for this postpartum lactation thing for, I forget, and people are going nuts over this commercial because they showed it during the Golden Globes. I'm like, what better way to upstage a shitty Zoom show than with
Yeah.
women breastfeeding their big floppy tits hanging out and breast pumps attached? That was the
Right.
highlight. Like that should have got a Golden Globe just for that, for the Golden
Yeah.
Globes.
I was gonna say the show made me lactate itself, but
Good night.
that's something I sell. I don't give that away for free, so just forget I said anything.
No, that's all right. It's on your on your Etsy account.
Yeah, no, my lactation, is that a
breast
word?
milk? Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that,
breast
like
milk.
Etsy, everything is homemade. Etsy, fine. I made breast milk. I'm selling it on Etsy. Come get
Yeah,
it. Bitch.
I made breast milk with a hint of lavender.
But the commercial's not even like, it's not even that bad. I didn't find it offensive. I found it real. Like, these bitches like, I hate this fucking baby. Why did I have a fucking kid? It's fucking hysterical. Like, I wanted them to show the one lady like drown it in the fucking bathtub, like hold it down.
Yeah, shaking it and just
Yeah, postpartum. Bye.
hashtag postpartum.
It'd be great. But that was a highlight for me. It was
And it was the realest thing about the Golden Globes, truly. That commercial. Yeah.
That and Jane Fonda coming out being like 312.
Yes.
And fierce as hell, and reading, and that
I
bitch
know.
read Hollywood for filth. Like, yes.
Well, she always has, right? Didn't she
Yeah.
do something? I I don't want to misspeak, but she did something like this.
Just misspeak. It's Christy Unleashed. We don't care if it's accurate.
We could. Well, yeah. I want to say like when she was, I think like 212, she came out with in support of something on an award show.
Yes.
Right? Or like
Yes.
didn't. Yeah.
Oh, what was that? Oh, it was the Me Too movement, I think.
Is that what it was? Because I also remember something maybe involving like Native Americans. I mean, I know Marlon Brando did one thing, like he sent out, but I feel like Jane Fonda also did something. I mean, she's been
Marlon Brando sent a hit out on people over the Native Americans.
Yeah, yo, I mean,
I can't refuse.
But Jane Fonda's been clapping back at shit forever. I mean, I've got respect for Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
Like I can't fault her.
No, she's Hanoi Jane. And everybody, she got so much flack about that. It's like she wasn't against the troops. She was against why we were over there. Leave her alone. This bitch gives a fuck. And all her all her Jane Fonda workouts, all that money, she didn't make a dime off of that. All that money went into the charities. All for fighting back for equal rights and all that shit. All that money went to all her activism. That's why she started it. Because she didn't need the money.
Did I mention ever to you, my grandma had an affair with Henry Fonda, if you want some celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. There we go. I know. He was filming in the town she was from or where she was living in at the time. And she was working at the local newspaper, and he saw her through the window, and he sent his assistant over to ask her out. And my grandma said to his assistant, if Mr. Fonda wants to take me on a date, he can come over here and ask me himself.
Ooh,
yeah. Meanwhile, I've let people who like live on skateboards inside of me. So, how the mighty have fallen, They had a little thing. We have photos of them together and everything.
That's awesome. So was he on Golden Pond, if you know what I mean?
He was on Golden Pond, in Golden Pond, fishing in Golden Pond. She couldn't shut up about what happened to her Golden Pond for years. Sadly, I am not a Fonda now. I wish I were. I wish I could say I'm part of the Fonda clan, but I remain here. A Henson.
That's okay. Good. You're good.
No relation to Jen.
We're having a little technical difficulties because my internet sucks. So anyway,
Oh God, I thought it was me. I always think
No,
it's me. You know what I
nope.
mean? That's
It's
like
it's
the
it's
guilt inside.
no, it's not you. It's always me. It's always me. I'm getting a thing says my internet connection is unstable. I said, well, that makes two of us. Hey.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking creepy rapist unstable, R. Kelly's back in the news. Shocker. R. Kelly reportedly got.
See that. I'm
I
not
know.
gonna lie.
R. Kelly reportedly got COVID-19 vaccine while awaiting child sex charges. So now what do I got to do? Rape a fucking kid to get the fucking vaccine? Is that how you get on this list? The fuck out of here. Come on.
They just wanted to make sure, yeah, he wasn't gonna spread it to 11-year-olds, you know?
Well, kids can't catch it, right? So he's good.
They can just catch the other myriad of things he has to give to them.
Oh God. I
Urine.
can't. Yeah. Yes. Pee on me.
Yes.
But man, this motherfucker gets the fucking vaccine. I can't take it. Like all the people that are getting the vaccine that don't deserve it, like he deserves to get COVID. Like he doesn't deserve the vaccine.
He is a national treasure. He wrote "I Believe I Can Fly," Space Jam. Hello, do you not smile every time you hear that and believe in yourself? You know, I mean, you know,
my mind was telling me no. But my dick was telling me yeah.
Me, yes.
But God, because I got COVID in January. I was really sick.
Wow. Yeah.
And I was out for 6 days, like dead 6 days, and then I beat it, you know, like it. Then it just broke. It was a crazy, but I've never felt like that before in my entire fucking life, and it was sucked because 3 days prior I tested negative. So 3 days later, which is normal, you could get test negative 3-4 days later, all of a sudden have the symptoms. So I didn't know it was COVID because I just had a COVID test because I'm stupid. So I just thought I'm living out. I've overworked. I'm not sleeping. I'm not eating. I'm training hard in the gym. I'm, going crazy. 2 people I cared about died in a week. And it was just like, okay, I'm overdoing it. I'm just broken down. I'm going to rest. And then I got really, really sick because the fatigue and the body aches was the worst part. It was more than anything.
Oh man.
I couldn't walk very well. And I couldn't get up and out of bed. It was horrible. So I just thought, I'm just overdone. Like I just broke. I'm like, I don't want to be around people because I don't want to get it because my immune system's low. Meanwhile, I'm in full blown COVID and sick as a fucking dog.
Well, who are you wearing? COVID.
COVID. It's a size 19. It's from the COVID-19 collection. It's couture. But
beads of sweat glistening.
Right. Fucking body aches. I can't walk very well. So they think, oh, she's different. I like how she walks the runway all fucked up.
Yeah, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's just COVID.
Maybe it's COVID, lean. And on that prison theme, on that jailhouse rock theme, famed lawyer of Trump's Michael Cohen cashing in on jail time with line of prison themed merch.
I can't even hate on that. I can't even hate on it. That's some shit I want. I wish it was around for the holiday. Do you know what I mean? I just want that because in 10 years, I want to be like, I fucking have this.
Yeah.
Look at
this. It's going to be worth something. Oh, it's so fucking hilarious. It's just like that whole MAGA crew and their merch. It's like the worst Leonard Skinner concert I ever been to. Like, the guys outside selling bootleg t-shirts, free bird,
Wait, isn't any Leonard Skinner concert the worst Leonard Skinner concert you've ever been to?
Yeah, because it's always that bootleg guys out on the corner selling the bootleg shirts and like the name spelt wrong on them and they're like half price and it's just I can't. It's just so this whole thing is just a riot to me. And the fact people always come out, these inmates are bored and they have no access to shit. So they get very creative. You go in survival mode, you make a fucking spoon. You make the funny shit. Like I love watching Locked Up Raw, that show on the MSNBC show. It's hilarious because I just love to see the creativity of these inmates when they have no access to shit and how they make recipes and create tools and shit. It's unbelievable.
It's better than what most comedians have done over quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it should be the new Shark Tank. Prison.
Shark Tank prison edition.
Yeah, they should have all these inmates with all their cool shit that they created in prison and bring it to Mark Cuban. How great is that? I just wrote a show.
Yeah.
I just thought of that now. Shark Tank the prison edition. I gotta sell that to my girl at Saturday Night Live. Dude, you gotta make a script. Hilarious.
It's like those little trinkets, that you get like in Ecuador, right? And they're like, how many little trinkets can these prisoners turn out in the next week? Let's make everybody rich.
Yeah, it's like the shit they could come up with nothing to create something that's in the outside world. That's the utmost inventions. Like that is everything. But of course, Michael Cohen comes up with merch. That's the new thing. I'm just gonna tell people, when you go to prison, just have merch. I got locked up in Rikers and all I got was this lousy t-shirt and my butt hurts.
Yeah. I was going to say, I can just imagine this guy trying to trade a t-shirt just so, if he drops the soap, he's like, wait, I got a shirt. Just hold on.
Hey, I got this Michael Cohen shirt. Can I get a cigarette?
Yeah.
God, but speaking of dudes that do belong in jail, Gerard Depardieu. Gerard Depardieu.
Or like human blubber.
Yeah, he denies his rape charges. I have nothing to fear. Didn't FDR say that? Or John Kennedy? I've got nothing to fear but fear itself and prison.
That man, he is a whale. He is a whale with a nose, and that is it. It's
well, that's why.
How do you turn into that? How does that happen?
Oh, because you're a rapist.
Yeah. Oh, duh. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Of course.
Yeah. It's always the guys that rape all have that same nose, that same fat body, same age group, Weinstein, him.
The same 4 hairs that are all just like lined up in a way that makes you look not bald. Yeah.
It's disgusting. They all look like my creepy uncle that comes over and hugs you too long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you see on Christmas only. Yeah.
Yeah. And you try to avoid him and he always wants to hug you and kiss you on the mouth. But yeah, he's denying these rape charges are coming back because they were first brought up in 2018 and then they didn't have enough evidence after like 9-10 months of investigating. But now they're back, so they must have something because rape charges just don't reappear.
No, you don't get that luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like, we fix it, it go away. Well, ta-da! Wait, when you thought it was over, it's just beginning. We have a surprise guest. Come on out, rape charges.
Maury. Yeah.
It's a total Maury. Like this dude, he is so disgusting. It's just, I can't. But whatever. They're all fucking rapists. Everybody in Hollywood's raping people. It's like
it shocked me.
Yeah.
He looks like his nipples have faces. Do you know what I mean?
Little girls' faces of the people he's
raped. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, you just made it sad, but all right.
I did.
Yeah.
I always do. I ruin everything. And then R. Kelly's trying to lick his nipples. My mind was telling me no. Callback, kids. It's a callback. But speaking of rape allegations, they just keep a coming. Come on down. It's like the Price is Right. It's like the Price is Raped. Come on down. T.I. and Tiny, come on down.
Wow.
Yeah, T.I. and Tiny deny allegations of rape, kidnapping, and drugging. They are their own sex trafficking ring in Atlanta.
Dude, it's Bonnie and Clyde 2.0. They really like up the ante.
Fully.
You can't just rob banks anymore. You have to like drug and rape if you
Yeah.
want to be anybody in this
They're
world.
like this. We're gonna rob banks and fuck bitches. Yo.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's so bad. Like, what is happening? And I know that there's so many. I mean, this one's serious. I mean, there's like too many stories and too much evidence. Like the shit that they're talking about with their assistant and all these other girls, like that's straight up like a sex club, sex ring. Like that is, they are creepy. Gerard
Yeah.
is just a
Yeah.
scumbag. R.
Right.
Kelly is just a scumbag. You know, he's just,
Right.
he needs to be, he's a pedophile. But these guys have a whole fucking operation. You
Yeah, it's predetermined. It's Law and Order SVU. I see the new
Oh,
episode coming.
it's
It's on its
SVU
way.
and Criminal Intent rolled into one.
Oh yeah,
It's a two-parter.
yeah.
You know, it's a total two-parter.
Yeah, cross pollination of two different types of Law and Order. That's how fucking serious this shit is.
What we should have seen it coming with their show title, T.I. and Tiny and Friends and Family Hustle. Yeah, that's the Friends and Family Hustle.
Hiding in plain sight, man. Hiding in plain sight.
Yes, right under your nose, and you didn't know it. They told you it was a Friends and Family Hustle. You know, they're hustling their friends and family, honey. Like,
Yeah, right.
hustle. You know?
Yeah. They're fucking their cousins, is what I'm saying.
They're
After they
fucking
drug
everybody's cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they're fucking everybody in Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta is. That's like the new Kevin Bacon, the 6 degrees of separation from T.I. and Tiny.
Right. Oh man.
It's just creepy.
And you got two of them. So that's going further
Uh-huh.
than Kevin Bacon ever did.
Yeah. It's
Ugh,
way for
woof.
at least Kevin Bacon just knows people. These people fucked people. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
and traded them like fucking baseball cards. Like, oh, hey, you got the latest, 18-year-old hot pants, little Instagram girl. I got two 14-year-olds here. I'll trade you.
It's you just gotta think. It's so crazy because when you think of somebody like Ti, who like has this career, then at one point he's like, let's take it up a notch. Like the stakes aren't high enough. Let's roll the dice on some rape. How about that? You know?
I'm a little bored with this fame and this fortune
Yeah.
and this music. I'm gonna rape bitches. How about that?
Yeah.
And sell 'em.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to have some fun. I'm not happy with what I'm doing right now.
This is boring. Let's really fuck girls and trade them for drugs.
Yeah.
Let's Bill
Which is
Cosby the motherfuckers out.
It's like such a teenage idea too, though. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like a very mature mind anyway. At the end of the day, you're like, I'm just gonna fuck them and trade them. Ha ha ha. It's not like an evolved way of thinking by any means.
It is the worst Scooby-Doo villain on the planet. And we would have gotten away with it too, but I've been for you meddling queens. But I will give it up to T.I. and Tiny for this. At least they weren't eating bitches. Because Army Hammer.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta say though, I'm loving this. Every part of it. I love the fact I see the word cannibal in there. I'm like, yes. And that he has a brother. Do you know what I mean? Right? The twin brother.
Yes.
And you're just like, you grew up together, and you don't want to blame anybody in the circle, but you're like, no, you saw some shit. You're fucking twins. Some shit's going down.
He put the can in cannibal. Like like seriously. So with all this shit going on, Army Hammer quietly moves out of LA home in dead of night.
I love it.
Hilarious. If you're so innocent, why are you moving out at 3 a.m. trying to escape? Like, come on. That was the greatest thing I ever read in my entire life. That he just snuck the fuck. That's what you do when you get away from your abuser. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's how you escape your abuser. You go in the dead of night. Not when you're avoiding getting locked up for eating bitches' toes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I was gonna. Yeah. You either do that if you're escaping your abuser or if you're eating people. I think that's also the other time you escape.
It would go good with a nice Chianti.
Yeah.
He took that movie too seriously.
Right, his inspiration, of course. And I think it's really, I hate to say it because I know we're all going through so much, but it's fun. It's a fun twist that Hollywood needed. I feel like we needed somebody doing something insane, like real insane, not your run of the mill, Harvey Weinstein shit, which, I stand with all survivors, but this is fucking great. The eating.
Oh yeah. And then after he leaves his house, the trash people find outside of his house in his garbage can a rope-bound mannequin torso left behind by Army Hammer's movers in LA. You don't think those movers were trying to set his ass up? They're like, this guy's a freak. Let's put this right here to give them evidence. Like, these motherfuckers were fucking gangster.
He didn't tip. He must have not tipped. I swear to God.
Oh, you know why? Because he ate it. Good night.
Yeah. Mic drop. No. Yeah. But I saw that. So first of all, chef kiss to the movers. Thank you. Beautiful placement. They really, they should work in like art and design and whatever. They knew how to set that up.
I'm hiring them for a stage direction of my next fucking play.
Yeah. But as somebody, as you might remember, I used to manage this BDSM dungeon.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, like, look, if Army didn't tie that himself, I would find a hard time believing it. Those are some legit fucking knots.
Yeah.
Those are some, like, that is a project and that takes time. And why he left that behind, I don't know. It's
the movers did, not him. The movers.
Oh, right. Oh,
the movers trashed it because they didn't know. I think they left it on purpose. I don't think they went, what the hell is this? I don't know. Throw it in the garbage. Because if Army had anything to do with it, he would have said, hide the evidence. Don't throw that away. Right. I need that. I need that to jerk off to. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. I need the rope to hang myself while I jerk off, because if you can't eat people, how else are you getting off?
Because it's like it's like part of that Japanese rope bondage thing.
Yes. No. That's
what I'm asking you. Because you know about
remember. I can't remember what that is called
shibari.
Now, just because it's been.
It's called shibari.
Yo, that was an intricate fucking thing on that mannequin. Yeah. That was no like just just swing the rope around the pole one.
Let me tie it up like a ham, like an Easter ham. Yeah. That was like the Matrix. Like you have to
Matrix. Yo, I mean, honestly, he is the Matrix. This is a guy who had it all, who began to eat people. Okay, and is moving out, and he is a human Matrix. It's incredible. Yeah. It's incredible.
That is disgusting. So that anything else compared to that fails, and I think, let's cut to my boyfriend because Andrew Cuomo is in the news.
Oh man.
He's getting accusers right and left. And if you see these pictures, I'm mad as hell. Not even because like the whole Louis C.K. thing, the Aziz Ansari, Andrew Cuomo, they didn't rape anybody. They're just stupid. Like Cuomo is a fucking idiot boombat Don from Queens.
Yeah.
He thinks he's who he is and he thinks he could get away with it. Now, if he would have did that to me, I would have been sucking his dick and he could have banged me right in front of the whole wedding guests because he could get it.
Here's the invitation. Here's the invitation.
I'm a Cuomo-sexual. And the fact that, I'm a blatant Cuomo-sexual. And the fact that these young girls, if he grabbed her by the face and said, can I kiss you? Just say no, you creepy old fuck. And you walk away. You walk away. You establish it. If he grabs you and forces himself and kisses you, then you have a leg to stand on. But he asked you and it stopped. And like today, I'm saying this because today I was thinking of writing a bit about this. And then today it happened. I was leaving the subway. I'm on 3rd Avenue and 60th. I'm coming up the stairs out of the subway station. And this guy comes up beside me, this weird looking white dude comes up beside me and goes, oh, I like your sneakers. And I said, oh, thank you. Because I'm wearing my flower chucks. And I keep walking. And he goes, are you from here? He goes, you look nice. Are you from here? And I said, he goes, where are you from? I suck my 9-inch fucking dick. And I'm like, Cuomo, calm down. You know what I mean? And I was just laughing, and there was a guy near me, and I looked at the guy, and he looked at me, and I go, dude, it's just way too early for this. I can't. And I just walked away. So what I'm saying is every man on planet Earth could catch a case, because every man has catcalled and pushed himself on women when it was unwarranted, and they've always said shit and talk shit. We'd have to lock up. We would be so busy locking up every man on this fucking planet for doing shit like that we wouldn't have time to live. Like this guy, if I chase this guy down to find out, if I said, can I have your name and number so I can prosecute you and press charges for harassment? Construction workers would be out of a job. All the guys hanging out in front of a liquor store would be in prison. Well, they are anyway.
Yeah.
But it's, every comic, every male comic would be banned. It would only be female comedians on this planet. So stop. And my point is, even guys, and even, who's worse than that is the guys that root for the girls. Yeah, he's a scumbag. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
You're throwing your bro under the bus. It's a guy code. You'll fuck the fat friend just so your boy could fuck the hot chick at the bar. You don't give a fuck.
True.
And now you're throwing him under the bus because you want, you're like, yeah, fuck that. You can't treat women like that. Because the only reason why they're doing that, so they go, yeah, look at me. I'm a cool dude. I support women. You want to suck my dick now?
Yeah.
Cool?
I want to get my dick sucked too.
Yeah. So I'm going to use that angle that I'm for women. Fuck you. You're a fucking dude. And if people realize that all men are fucking pigs, if you know that, then you'll know how to deal with them better. There's no such thing as a nice guy. I'm sorry. There's no such thing as a nice guy.
I mean,
sorry. And if you
just
learn
learning how
that,
to feed
you'll
the
be
animals.
able to navigate this world. If you just know that every man is a pig. Any man that's nice to you because he wants to fuck you. That's it. Or he wants to fuck your hot friend. If you have a hot friend, then you know you're the fat, ugly one. But the fact is, men are only nice to women because they want to fuck them. They don't want to be your friend. They want to fuck you. Okay? That's it. If you know that, you can navigate this world and make decisions. And if you choose to fall for it, that's on you, bitch. Because I deal with this shit every day. I dealt with it with comics. Fell for it a couple times, got banged. But did I press charges? No. Did I get hit on? And I had fucking Jay Moore 100 years ago pin me up against the wall at the Comedy Store, shove his crotch into me and slam me up against the crotch, put his face in my face and goes, I want to fuck you so fucking bad. You're so fucking hot. Did I press charges? No. I go, get off me, you fucking loser. And that was it. It was over. Never spoken to him again. Haven't seen him since. That's it.
Right.
It's done.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's kind of like,
so Cuomo, if you want to harass anybody, come on over.
Yeah. That's the invitation's right there. There it is.
Yeah. Eager and willing.
I don't want to know how long it's been, but I'm sensing a while.
For me, this month is 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. There.
Yeah. That's why now you see why I'm looking at Cuomo. Like I've been in prison.
Yeah.
And I want to fuck anything. All right, Cuomo, you're hot. Yeah. Now, if I'd been getting some on the regular, I wouldn't be going after Cuomo.
Yeah. Well, and if that guy who harassed you today, is happening to hear this, she didn't want to fuck you. So that's probably the end of your just reign of terror. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was over. Did he hurt me? No. It was kind of funny, actually, because it's just typical. I'm used to it. We're women. We are used to. If you have a vagina,
it's true.
You've been harassed. That's it.
Yo, I mean, it's kind of funny. This reminds me of this because it's true. Even the children, I was walking with my dog in Morningside Park once, and these kids approached me. I had just gotten off the phone of breaking up with somebody, and I didn't respect them. That's why I did it on the phone. And these kids approached me, and they were like, "Can we pet your dog?" And I'm like, "Sure." And then they were like, "You're really pretty." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then they were like, "Bye." And I was like, "Okay, bye. Have a great day." I'm kind of feeling good. I was like, "Oh, look at the youth, how nice." And then, and they start to walk away. And then one of them screams, "Suck my dick, bitch." And then they run. And, they're like 8. And all I could do was laugh. But it's like, they're not going to get any better.
No, they're
You
not
know,
going to
with
learn from
time.
that one. She didn't fall
No.
for it. I guess we got to change our ways.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine though if I was like, I'm calling the police, I'm pressing charges on the children, you know? They used foul language. I'm very white.
This
Call me
8-year-old
Karen.
wanted me to suck his dick. That's rude. Why need to speak to the manager of this park? Is
Yeah,
anybody?
yeah.
God, I can't. I miss the old days when people had balls and thick skin and didn't take shit so fucking serious. You know?
I think, I mean, I definitely think there's obviously lines of like harassment and everything, but I guess like
Yes.
I think about my life because it's like I've also had things happen to me, right? And
Yes.
it doesn't mean they're right and it doesn't mean they're okay, but I also think like it's not dismissing the harassment so much as that I like look at it and I'm like, how much do I want to care about this?
Yeah.
For
How
me,
much
you
power
know,
am
like
I going to give this in my life?
yeah, like
Yeah.
exactly. And like, and do I want like, or is just saying, hey, you know what, fuck off. Is that enough for me? And like, obviously if things like were to accelerate to something extreme, you get more extreme. But I do think like, I think a lot of people give their power away and they do it in the name of like, well, there should be
They do it in the name of social justice. Yes. And it's like if somebody says something dirty to you, did it hurt you? Did it harm you? Are you on fire? Are you in the hospital because of it? Did your pussy fall out? Did it give you cancer? No. Walk away, because it's a really shitty world out there, and a lot worse is going to happen to you and be told to you.
Yeah.
And then, put a thick skin now, because if you feel weak at that point, if somebody says, suck my dick, bitch, and you get weak and crumble, imagine if somebody really puts their hands on you. You're going to die.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I miss gangster women that talk shit. And speaking of gangster bitches, Notorious B.I.G.'s mom, nice segue, right? Notorious B.I.G.'s mom threw out his crack thinking it was mashed potatoes.
Yo,
this is
I don't even know, how does crack look like mashed potatoes?
When you're a nice church-going, sweet woman, your brain's not going to go, oh, that's what crack looks like. You're going to think it's some hard, crusty food, because he's a big boy. He eats in his room. He has food stashed under the bed, because you said mashed potatoes. He probably had half a chicken and some sandwiches and a freezer in that fucking bedroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't petite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Big,
he wasn't not a small.
No, he's not the smalls. He's biggie. He's
yes.
It's in his name. So us big bitches like to eat in bed. So this motherfucker ate in his room 24/7. So she probably thought it was crusted food. I don't blame her, but she threw it away, and they took it out of the trash covered in gravy and barbecue sauce, and they still sold it because crackheads will smoke anything.
I mean, honestly, you said barbecue sauce, and I was like,
by Sonia Morgan is now being sold at Walmart. Because she was at Century 21 and they closed. Now she's at Walmart, and I cannot wait. I love Sonia. She's fucking crazy as cat shit. She is such a drag queen. She's one of us. And her clothes are trashy, but I cannot wait till we see that website, the people of Walmart, all those pictures, and one of those big nasty motherfuckers wearing one of her outfits. Yes, way to represent. Represent New York City.
I am unfamiliar with her, but I just saw Housewives of New York City and Walmart, and I'm like, yo, was this the goal? And I mean, I know she's gonna rake in the money, but I'm just like, you really just don't care about your brand, right? It's Walmart now.
Well, because she was at Century 21 and they launched, and then COVID hit and everything shut down like 2 weeks later.
Hilarious.
And
but then, how the mighty have fallen to Walmart. I mean, you cannot go lower, right?
No.
Is there anything lower?
Is something going on with your earphones?
No.
Okay. Something. I feel like. I think your earrings are hitting them.
Oh, okay. Look at that. I can just take them off.
Yeah. Take it off. Take it off. Show us your lobes, bitch. Show me your lobes. Fuck yeah. Make it rain.
Here we go.
Taking your earrings off like you're about to fight somebody.
I know. I kind of feel like
Oh no, it's still
I
doing
mean,
that
that's
sound. It's still
when
doing.
when you bring up Walmart.
Oh, is there somebody in the background moving stuff?
Let me. Hey, Mark. Mark. Let me see. Don't do anything right now. Okay.
Nobody knew. Yeah,
Nobody
that's
knew.
better.
Nobody knew. Is that better?
It still
Okay.
sounds echoey, but it's fine. Anyway, so don't worry about it. Um, so, but with so Century 21, those of you who don't know, Century 21 was a big New York City staple. It was the store of all stores. It had all the designer labels at like
Yeah.
70% off. And all of us trashy bitches would go there to get last year's Versace, last year's
Yes.
Giorgio. You know what I mean? Like we went there for last year's look at 70% off. It was the greatest store on the planet. So she was so excited to launch her line at Century 21. And then literally 2 weeks later, COVID hit. Everything shut down. Century 21 went out of business. And now Sonia's left with this whole line of clothing and nowhere to sell it and all that money she owes for it. So, smart woman, go to Walmart because that's the masses. That's America. You know, New York City and Los Angeles is not America. We are better than you. Nobody. But you know what I mean? Like,
as a reminder.
yes, but America is Walmart. Like that's middle America.
Yeah. I mean,
that's your money. If you could sell something at Walmart or get a deal with them, you're in. You're rich for life. So I think that COVID did her a favor by lowering down her even trashier fucking name to Walmart. I live that a Real Housewife is involved with Walmart. I live.
but so sad about Century 21 though.
I know.
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, it was like you should have seen the lines when they were closing. Like when things reopen again, when retail was able to reopen and they said they were announcing they were going out of business, the lines around the block up on the Upper West Side.
Oh man.
It was insane. It was so you would have thought they were giving out free $100 bills. Like it was like ridiculous, the lines. And I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to go, but I'm like, I can't wait in line and then the store closes by the time I get in there.
There was another one that closed just before I left. What was it? It wasn't Neiman's because it was it was there forever.
Barney's.
Barney's, and there was Barney's, and then there was one more. But I would go on my lunch break, and you realize those types of situations, you'll buy things not your size just because it's $4.
Yes,
and you're like
principle.
I have underwear that does not fit me, like
Yeah.
you know, and yeah, because you're just so thrilled. You're like, I can afford this for the first time.
Yeah, I got a designer label for $4. I can't
Yes.
wear it, but I just put it on display.
Yes, yeah, I cuddle it.
Yeah, but now everybody in America can afford a Sonia by Sonia Morgan. You know what I mean? Like this is an outfit featured on the Real Housewives of New York City. This is what the rich bitches wear at Walmart, sweetie, for $59.
Right. I can't wait to see someone's ass crack hanging out of some of that stuff. It's gonna be
like
awesome.
They're too big for it and it's stretched. Oh,
yeah.
I'm living. Speaking
Silk
of
in the washing machine.
Oh, fuck yeah. At the laundromat. Yeah.
I think I just came.
Yeah. Wearing that designer dress with flip-flops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or driving around in one of those rascal scooters. Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of fucking trashy fucking broads, Chelsea Handler celebrates 46th birthday by skiing topless. This bitch
Man,
stop.
I don't even know. It's beyond that person in high school now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's beyond.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know what it is. I'm like, do you not have enough attention? Like,
right.
Why do we have to see your tits look like that?
Yeah.
Why do you, or do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is something somebody just saw. This is something she was doing and she wanted people to see. So a call was made. Right, to page 6. They were like, she wants that out there.
Yeah, well, she posted it to her Instagram on Thursday.
Oh fuck!
Because she's like, I'm doing it to raise money for what was it? She's giving as I transition into mountain woman, I want to give a shout out to the 2 countries that I have the strongest ties to, which is Canada and America. This is 46, is what she says. 46, bitch, you're older than I am. I'm 50.
Yeah.
And you're 46, bitch. You were 46 one time in your life, but it wasn't today. Let me tell you that.
And her tits are in their 70s. They are soccery. You can play soccer with those bad boys.
Yeah, she just needs fucking attention. Every time she does something, she's topless. It's like that alcoholic that acts out at the party. Like they can't, like the drunk bitch that can't keep her fucking shirt on.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, who like sort of saunters up and like barely says anything and then like kisses everyone.
Yeah, and her tits are out. She's topless.
Yeah.
And people are like, what the fuck is that? You know, oh, that's the Walmart shopper wearing her Sonia by Sonia Morgan. She's the spokesmodel.
It's just another way to say Chelsea Handler.
Right. Oh, God. She's just a pig. She's a fucking pig. She wanted to fuck Cuomo. Now, if she came up to me with her tits out, I'd be like, security, me too, me too, me too. Hi, me too. Anyone?
Is this thing on?
Yeah. Blow on 'em. God, I can't with her. She's a disaster. All these women are a disaster. And speaking of like disasters, like what the fuck is happening with Amelia Hamlin? You know, Lisa Rinna of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she's a soap opera actress for many years with the big lips and the short hair.
Yeah, and
her
the
husband,
face, the new face.
Yes,
yeah.
And her husband Harry Hamlin have a daughter named Amelia who's 19 now.
Oh, scary.
Well, she's been dating Kourtney Kardashian's ex-husband, Scott Disick.
Horrifying.
Yeah. He's 34, right? 37. Excuse me. He's 37. She was 19. Like, it sounds like a bad, excuse me, R. Kelly, can you come to the front, please? You know?
Do you want to show him how it's done?
Right.
I mean,
you know, and Woody Allen, are you there? Can you come on in here?
Yeah.
But
God, holidays.
Yeah.
With that around.
The fact that this is how sick money is. The fact that Lisa Rinna, who's overprotective of her daughter as it is, and her husband Harry Hamlin, because she refers to them both, let their 19-year-old daughter date a 37-year-old man. That's what money does. Scott Disick is a very rich man because he's a Kardashian. And it's amazing how these opportunist parents will pimp their kids and let them, I'd be like, he is too fucking old for you. I don't care how much money. It's like all of a sudden you have money, now you're a good person. Oh, it's okay. You're a good person. If he was if he was a 37-year-old working at Ralph's and at Trader Joe's, you wouldn't let him date your daughter because he's trash.
No,
it's creepy.
Especially now with the day glow hair. Like, I understand you're trying to look like a teenager with his hair. Have you seen that hair?
Yeah, and his lazy eye.
Oh God.
The hair's a distraction from his lazy eye. And
yes.
Amelia posted on her Instagram that's a picture of her and Scott, and it says, "My dream man." Okay, this is.
I mean, what nightmare do you have every night? Truly.
Right. Like, is it? Like, seriously, Freddy Krueger called, said, "I am not that scary." Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
And the worst part, this is how delusional women are. And here's Scott Disick in the trade saying, "I would marry Kourtney Kardashian right now." And Amelia saying, "He's my dream man." This is the most fucked up thing I ever saw in my entire. If my boyfriend went in the trades and said, "I would marry my ex-wife right now," I'd be like, "Good, go marry her, you fucking scumbag. You ain't getting this pussy no more. No, fuck away from me, you piece of shit. I'm fucking all your friends. Watch me walk." You know?
Yeah, and then you make a video, and then you just upstage the Kardashians.
Yeah, and then you become the big viral sensation.
Yes, that's called enterprising.
Yeah, see, she needs us in her life.
Right. Yeah, no, seriously.
We need to be her life coaches.
I'm a PR pro. You know.
But that just wore me the fuck out. That's how much power the Kardashians have in Hollywood. That you're willing to sell your 19-year-old daughter to you know what I mean? Like, you're sacrificing them. Like, bring me the virgin. We will sacrifice her in the volcano, Mount Kardashian. Like, it's so crazy. Like, these people are nuts. I can't. But on the other hand, trespasser tried to break into Kim Kardashian's LA home.
Okay.
Maybe he's single. He might be a good match for Amelia.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, I know, right? More her speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably closer in age.
There we go. Yep. Probably.
Yeah. He's
Didn't
the unnamed 24-year-old had just breached the main entrance
Hilarious.
gate when he stopped at the Hidden Hills, California home at around 6:30 p.m. on February 24th. While being questioned by security, he claimed to know Kim Kardashian, age 40, and made the claim about being the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star's husband. Oh,
wow.
So Kanye's trying to break back into his house and get his shit
Right.
because she kicked him out. It's not 24. Just say it. It's Kanye coming back for his shit because he left with only
Yeah.
because she took the key. She changed the locks. He couldn't get back in. So,
God, you knew that was going to be messy. You always knew that was going to be messy.
oh,
The face everybody had on the whole time, but you're just sitting there and you're like, this is going to be a fucking train wreck. Just let's get that going. Let's get that going.
Yeah. It's all for TV, and Kris Jenner is the ringleader. She is the circus ringmaster. Like, she has choreographed an amazing empire. Like, this bitch, I want this bitch to be my manager. Like, seriously.
What do you think the finale is going to be?
They're gonna, I think that they're just gonna end up killing Caitlyn and Kanye and sacrificing them, and they're gonna have a castle up on a hill with a moat, and Kris Jenner's gonna stand up with her spear thing, like her wand.
Yes.
And the lightning's gonna come out of the sky and power now.
Yeah.
I'm Hollywood. And she's gonna be,
and they're gonna
and then we're gonna
they'll have Armie Hammer, right? Armie Hammer at the gate just eating people who try to come in.
Yes.
It'll be so he'll have a career. It'll be great.
Yeah, everybody wins. Everybody eats, especially Armie.
Everybody.
What's for dinner? Oh, I got a hand.
Everyone.
Yeah. You name it, honey. Is it? Dude, can I get the breast? Honey, you can have the breast, the rib, the toe, the hand, whatever you want, princess. But God, that card out, it's disgusting. And like, Hollywood's crazy. I mean, look what happened. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
You know, her 3 French bulldogs were kidnapped, and the people kidnapping them shot the poor dog walker 4 times in the chest.
Right.
And the fucker lived, and he lived, and he's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I would love to be that guy right now. I understand he's been shot 4 times. I understand what happened. But all of his medical bills are being paid for. The dogs are fine now, right?
Yes, there's because they took 2 of them. One of them ran away, and in all the heyday, because he was wrestling with them, and one of them got away, and they took the other 2, and they shot him. They drove off, and the one that got away came back and was like cuddling with him, making sure he was okay. And I cried because I'm a fucking softie.
I'm about to.
Yeah, it's like he's laying there, and he risked his life, because I would have. You could shoot the fuck out of me if I would have saved a dog's life. You know what I mean? He did what everybody with a heart would have done. And so the other 2 were taken, but some good Samaritan found them tied up to a pole in an alleyway.
Yeah.
And brought them in.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I know. Oh, okay. That just happened. They just tied themselves there.
Yeah.
They grew opposable thumbs and made that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think really happened with that? I mean, obviously they just they were like, oh shit. Do you think they knew they were Lady Gaga's dogs? Or do you think they were just
see, that's
like, who steals dogs?
Yeah. See, now we've moved into Law and Order Criminal Intent.
Here we go.
Yeah, like we're out of SVU. Now we're at criminal intent, because the dog walker was at his place with the dog. So it was not Lady Gaga. He's in West Hollywood.
Right.
I know where he was. He's on Sierra Bonita and Sunset. So
did you steal the dogs? No, I'm kidding. You're like, I know everything about it.
I would have gotten away with it too if it had been for you meddling queers. That's a callback. Never mind. So, I don't know, because I was like, do they know they're Lady Gaga? Because those dogs are all over Instagram.
Right.
And French bulldogs are highly valued because
Yes.
of fucking scuzzy breeders. I hate fucking breeders. I hate people that
Same.
buy dogs. And these dogs were made in a lab. They're not even a real breed.
Right.
And they haven't been around that long. And these dogs, the way their respiratory systems are set up and how small they are in their rib cage, they can only have one baby at a time. So these dogs go for like $10,000. And half the time, these dogs are either born dead because they get overbred, or they're born with cleft palates or swimmer's legs, or their legs don't even develop at all, because I follow the Chicago French Bulldog Rescue on Instagram and other French Bulldog rescues because I cry.
Yeah.
And I see all the ones that can't walk and have to wear diapers for the rest of their lives because of overbreeding. So these dogs are worth like at least 10 grand. So either these people have a black market thing where they steal, and these guys work in an underground dog ring that they sell them and make, they steal the dog and sell them.
Could you imagine?
And then maybe they figured out it was Lady Gaga's dogs and went, oh shit.
Because it was splashed everywhere. Yeah, they were, and like,
they tied them up in the alley and left them there.
Wow, to be a fly on the wall when whoever took it figured that out. They just be like, oh shit, I gotta get a new career. I can't keep doing this.
I killed a gay guy. I killed a dog walker.
I killed a gay dog walker to steal Lady Gaga's dogs. This should have been the best day, but it's the worst day of work.
I thought they were his dogs because all gays have cute dogs.
Yes, they do. That's true.
See, I don't think they anticipated him fighting back, and that's why they shot him out of panic.
Yeah.
Look at me being Detective Olivia Benson.
Yes, there you go.
Dum dum.
I'm Stabler.
I'm Ice-T. Yo yo yo.
And there you go.
I'm Detective Tutawolo. How do you say it?
Tutawolo.
Yeah,
but then you said it. I like
yo yo yo. Yo yo yo. These dog walkers be making me mad as shit, yo. I'm gonna kick their ass because I ain't no bitch, you know. But I'm so happy Ryan Fisher's gonna be okay. The dogs are safe, and yeah, that's all I care about is that he's surviving. Oh, that dude's gonna get a book deal now. This dude's gonna
he's getting everything.
He's getting a movie deal, book deal. He's everything. I live.
But he probably won't ever walk another dog for money again. No, they're gonna be like, I know you took a bullet, but the dogs did get stolen.
Yeah, and also, what? You're adorable. You're gay. You live in West Hollywood. What happened to sucking dick and OnlyFans? That's how you make your money. What are you doing?
There you go. It's 2021. I swear. That's all you need to do.
It's safer. Yeah. It's safer. It's a lot safer to like risk AIDS than. No, I'm
kidding. Well, these days.
God. But I'm just, thank God they're going to be okay. I'm just really relieved that everybody's going to be okay. And that dude's going to have a story. Oh,
it's a nice story. We needed something nice. We needed something nice along with all that rape and pedophilia and Walmart clothing.
Yeah,
we needed something nice.
Yeah. I always try to end on a positive note.
Yes. Yeah. But I'd trade places with that guy in a heartbeat right now. I swear.
I would kill to be shot in the chest 4 times walking Lady Gaga's dogs. Hello. I need a book deal. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. I would fuck Cuomo with your pussy to be that guy right now. And then we all win.
Say it again slow.
I
would fuck Cuomo with your pussy.
Whoa. Pussy. But seriously, so good on him. He survived, and that's what you get. Yeah, but do you know how many comics? You know how dog walker is the #1 job for comedians, right?
Yes,
number one job. Imagine all the comics that are just getting extra bitter just to realize they weren't walking dogs that day.
Yeah,
they were like, God damn it, that could have been a career, a Netflix special, but instead. It's Ryan Fisher. So power to Ryan. I can't wait to see what he does next.
I want Ryan to have an empire after this. You know what I mean? I want him to rule the world after this.
Yes.
So anyway, but I'm so glad you're on the show today. Thank you for joining.
This was fun.
It was fun. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. We just dragged the shit out of Hollywood. Like, it's fun. It's retarded. Oh, can we say that word?
I think so. I think we're bringing it back. Yep.
It's retarded. So
yeah, there you go. You throw an accent on, it's like you never even said the word.
Exactly. But I'm so happy to see you, and
it's good to see you.
I miss you too, and I'm just so happy. So I want you to tell the kiddies all your social medias, and if you're able to perform anywhere, let us know, and so tell the world, please.
Tell the world. I mean, I can be found at Ew Girl You Nasty. That's EW Girl You Nasty. Everywhere. That's my thing. I have a website. When I can perform, I put shows up there. We're apparently getting to open May 17th, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah. So it's pretty wild.
Wow. Well, just know that Texas is opening up next week, 100% capacity. No masks, nothing. So if a snowstorm didn't take out Texas, March will. March Madness.
Yeehaw.
It's March Madness. Who do you got?
Yeah.
Anyway, in the final three.
Yeah, but I got a couple podcasts. So if anyone out there want to check them out, I'm doing one called Everyone's Doing Better Than Me, which is really the theme, I think, of things these days. And it's a lot of fun. We just bring people on and we gas them up and tell them, how good they're doing. And then people sort of reveal that we all struggle. You got to get shot in the chest in order to get famous these days, but with Lady Gaga's Bulldogs. So, and then I do another one called This American Irish Life with my husband. So that's weird. And there it is. That's what I got going on. Other than that, I'm talking to plants most of the time, which is why I struggled in this conversation. And
well, sometimes plants could sound. Sometimes there's better conversations with a plant.
Yes, they don't talk back. That's for sure. And so, boy, is it quiet in here.
Or even better, plants don't try to run a bit by you.
True. And they don't rape you. So you know what? They've got.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. But it's really fun. It was really good to see you. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Yes.
Of all of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
When things
you own my.
What's that?
You own my mirrored desk now. So
yes, I do. Yes, I have a part of you with me always.
I love that. I love that.
Well, when things open up and we can start traveling again, I want to come out there and do some comedy with you.
You should, because I need more screaming in my life, more loud people who don't give a fuck about everyone around them, because I can't be the only one here. I can't. It's very lonely on this mountain of screaming.
Well, I'm going to come out there and join you when things are open and safe, because I do need to get out of America for a few minutes.
Yes. But you're always invited here. And that's straight from the Queen.
Literally.
Yes.
And straight from these queens. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, I just figured I should bring up, I know we talked about me finding gossip, but I have to tell you, the gossip over here is very boring. It's like, it's just not real. It's like these royals, these fake things. But are you watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK?
I'm not watching UK, but I have to binge it at some point.
Yes, you do. I won't ruin anything, but this is a little taste of gossip for you. RuPaul had to apologize.
Oh, for the H&M comment?
Yeah, well, yes. Yeah, for the H&M comment, for tearing, she was not nice. She kind of came over here and clapped and was just like, we want better. And like, it was intense. I mean, I felt like I failed her and I wasn't even there. But so you're going to really enjoy it when you see it. I'll tell you that.
I can't wait.
So
I cannot wait.
So get excited. Then you can read that article and talk about it.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, thank you. And this has been another edition of Christy Unleashed. I am your host, Christy Miller. As always, I'm here to drag you and read you for filth. You can watch us every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. on govsradio.com. And this month, we are going subscription based. So, which is even better for us because when we air the show through Twitch onto Facebook, we've been shadow banned. So it sucks. So we're going subscription based because we're better than everybody on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. But
I second
great.
that.
Yeah. And Facebook has become a shit show. So I'm excited about all the changes that are coming, and tune in every week. And I love you guys. Thanks for being a piece of shit along next to me. Catherine, as always, thank you so much for being here. I love you to death. And we will see you next Wednesday. Deuces.